Hello, my name is Zach, and I am in Taiwan and I'm teaching English currently. I've been here for 3 months. Well, no, not 3 months, 2 months. I don't know why I said 3 months, but this is why I moved to Taiwan to teach English. Bow! Transition. So, a bit of background on me. I'm from New Jersey. I graduated from high school, and I went to the type of high school where basically everyone went to college. And if you didn't go to college, you were kind of viewed as an 808, if you know what I mean. I went to college and I specifically went to like the best college possible that I got into. It was my reach and I got in. However, it was expensive. And I wanted to study music and technology. Yeah, so not really the best move, but honestly, I was so determined that I was gonna like blow up or like do full-time music. By the time I graduated college, I wasn't even like concerned with a job after graduating. So when that didn't happen, which obviously that wasn't gonna happen, I was literally like 17, just like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the best school and I'm gonna blow up by the time I'm 18. And then 18 passed, and then 19 passed, and then here I am in Taiwan teaching English. So after college, I was successful in finding a full-time job. I was an audiovisual designer at an engineering firm, and it was a very cushy job. However, I got fired after 3 months, and I got released back into this amazing job market that is the US, specifically the greater New York metro. Wow, what a mess. It took me a month or so to recoup myself and revive myself off of the complete blindside that was getting fired. And I was applying for jobs and I was getting rejected all the time. Rejected, rejected. Oh, I got an interview. Rejected. Oh, I got an interview. Rejected. Oh, they ghosted me. Rejected. Like, that's all it was. Thankfully, because I got fired, I was able to collect unemployment. So I started collecting unemployment, and that eventually ran out. And I still didn't have a full time job. I always wanted to study abroad in college, but because of COVID, that didn't happen. Nor did I really know of other people in my college that did that. It wasn't very popular. So I didn't do it, but it was always in the back of my head. I'm like, I wish I did study abroad. I saw friends do it. I saw so many people do it, and I was so jealous because it never happened to me. Then during this time, I started going to the gym with my best friend. Shout out, Zach. I love you. I was talking to him about the possibility of teaching English in Taiwan or China specifically. I was thinking about China because I have a little experience in speaking Chinese from high school. So I started looking into it. And the moment I looked into it, I kind of got this like gut feeling where I was like, I need to do this. I need to do this. So from there, that's where my journey began. And now I'm here. So I'm going to start with the more practical reasons why I chose to do this, then go more into like the emotional and other reasons for it. But let's start with practical. Let's talk about money. It is not possible, well, highly unlikely to live in a walkable city in the United States if you are not living off your parents or you have a traditional 9 to 5 job. I don't have the ability to do either. I love my mom, I love my dad, but they don't have money like that, and that is totally fine. I haven't done a great job at saving money. I've gotten a lot better, and I've found ways to cope with it. And I've really started saving now that I have a new source of income. I also was tired of being at home and living at home, and I really started getting that Wanderlust or whatever, like wanderlust, and I wanted to travel. I wanted to figure out a way to do it where I could still be making money. Obviously, I'm not going to be Kara and Nate. I'm not going to be a travel vlogger. As cool as that seems, it's not entirely possible for my current position. I also can't be a digital nomad because I don't know UX design or whatever the hell those people do. Genuinely, I'm not going to sell courses. Yeah, I said it. You're not going to get a course from me. Sorry. I'm so sorry that you don't have to pay $300 for information that you could find on Google. But that's a different conversation. I have no car. And if you live in America, you know the pain of not having a car. If I wanted to work, I had to get a ride. And that is so frustrating. If I wanted to go to the gym, if I wanted to go to therapy, if I wanted to get groceries, if I wanted to eat something that I didn't cook at home, I had to get a car. And I had my mom's car, which she often uses, and my brother's car, which he often uses. So I was stuck. How do I find a way out? Move across the world, obviously. Well, no. I didn't want to depend on people anymore for my wants. I did have my needs covered. I had a roof over my head. I had groceries. I had my family for emotional support. I was going to therapy, but I didn't want to depend on people anymore. And I wanted to move on with my life and start something new. Is that selfish? Kinda, sorta, kinda. I want to take matters into my own hands and just do something different. Reason number 2, the American job market right now is horrible. It is horrible, especially for entry-level roles. We all know it. If you don't know it, then you could go onto TikTok and just type job market. You'll see people getting laid off. You see people's insane spreadsheets where they apply for 2,000 jobs and have heard back from 12 and got rejected from all 12. It's not looking good for any industry right now. And on top of that, I graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Music and Technology. Now you tell me what job I should apply for. If you said you're cooked, I would agree. So here I was, fired from my actual job that could have been great for me. And I was stuck at home, no car, no nothing, had to depend on people. Moving to Taiwan started to seem a lot more feasible and make a lot more sense in my head. And I kept returning back to that gut feeling where I was like, I need to do this. And that's what I did. Teaching abroad gives me the opportunity to experience life in a new city, in a new country, in a walkable city with public transportation where I don't need a car, and I could live comfortably outside of the US, period. Sign me up. I'm here. Whoa. So more to like the emotional side of things, I genuinely love teaching. During the summers in high school and college, I was a swim instructor at my local pool. That job got me out of some of the lowest points in my life. Anytime that I was feeling down and depressed, because what am I going to say to a 3-year-old? I have a lot of depression and anxiety and I'm really worried about the job. No, I'm going to be like, bubble, like, it's gonna be fun. It was so rewarding. I would see a kid hop in the pool. Well, no, not hop in the pool. Be so reluctant to hop in the pool. And then by August, they're jumping off the diving board, high dive. And it would be so rewarding. And I love that feeling. Kids are also so funny. If you just like give up your ego and start to like understand what's going on in their brain, they are hilarious. And they have said some of the most random, funny things. Even when teaching can get so frustrating, the kids are really getting on my nerves. It just takes one kid to say something funny and bam, I'm back. And I'm like, this is great. I love it. Okay, my camera died, so I'm finishing the rest of the video on my phone. Sue me, I don't care. I'm getting this done tonight. I don't care. I took Chinese in college and I thought to myself, you know what? Like, I really want to become fluent. Like, I really do want to be fluent in this language. So I started trying to learn Chinese, not in a class, on apps and everything, but I was only immersing myself like maybe 15 minutes a day at best. Some days I would binge and like go crazy with my 45 minutes on my app, but like nothing compares to being in the country. So here I am in the country. It allows me to get out of my comfort zone as well. I'm meeting new people every day. People from all different countries. I've met people from Europe, Africa. Well, those aren't countries, but you know what I mean, regions. People from so many different places, and they're my friends now. I was able to start from nothing and build this community of people, which I feel like after college, you don't get that opportunity often. So why not? And last thing I'll say, I get to be alone. I get to learn who I am. Who am I? I don't know. But I keep saying that to myself. I'm learning about me. Am I? I don't know. Okay, but thank you. I plan to do more videos just kind of talking about the process of applying to schools and teaching in Taiwan, the differences between Taiwan and the US, what I like, what I don't like. So that seems interesting. Please subscribe and like the video. And comment, if you have any questions, if you want me to talk about something, like whatever, or DM me on Instagram. Go ahead, do that. I will respond because I have like 70 subscribers. Like, you really think I'm like too big shot for you? Like, no, I'm gonna respond. So
Peace.